What's going on, guys? So episode 2 here, we're talking about Saquon. And as I said last episode, CMC is my 101. But if you want to argue for Barkley, I'm going to take your argument. I'm fine with it. I prefer CMC, but Barkley does have that ceiling. So, his 2019 was interesting. He played in 13 games, but 3 of them were pretty And I think a lot of this stems from a week 3 high ankle sprain that Saquon suffered. And generally, when you get that type of ankle injury, you're looking at 6 to 8 weeks to recover. But Saquon's an absolute beast. He went nutty, and he only missed 3 weeks, right? So, what he actually followed up with in an interview with Brooks Koepka in this offseason, I think it was on like IGTV or something, but he basically said that he rushed back to play and get on the field and that he was not 100% when he came on the field. And you'll see that with high ankle sprains. You might have even seen that with Kamara this year. But as he came back, his first 6 games back, he was pitiful. He averaged 3.1 yards per carry and 8 yards per reception, which is just not Saquon numbers. So if you look about 10 weeks out from that injury, which I know it's a little bit longer than that 6 to 8 week window, but that 6 to 8 weeks is like if you treat it properly, which clearly he didn't. But anyway, so in week 14 against the Eagles, Saquon finally starts to get going a little bit. The Eagles are trying to make a playoffs and they have a decent defense, and Saquon averaged just under 4 yards per carry, which still isn't Saquon, but it's better than he was doing. And going into 15 to 17, this guy lit it up. He was Saquon again. Granted, they weren't great teams. It was Miami, Washington, and then Philadelphia again. But he was finally Saquon again because he was healthy again. It's a small sample against bad teams, but over those last 4 games, he paced for an absolutely insane 1,800 rushing yards in the season, right? He also was on pace for almost 600 receiving yards on 10 yards per reception and 20 total touchdowns. That 1,800 rushing yards was on 5 yards per carry, and I know that's a lot, but Saquon is capable of this, right? He did it as a rookie, and if he's healthy, I think he's going to do it again in 2020 as the Giants' offense takes an entire step forward, and he's actually healthy. I don't think we saw a healthy Saquon, and he still finished as a really good running back. So I think in 2020, with health, with an improved offense, Saquon is the second best running back.